So following the past video that I just uploaded, I was talking about my first car. I decided I'm going to do a small series of videos, and I'm going to title it More Than Just a Car Story. Well, this one is about a 1960 Ford Thunderbird that my dad bought in 2010, I believe. A couple of years before I got my license. But yeah, anyway, he had a 59 back in the 1980s that was in rough shape, and he used it as a regular point A to point B car at one point in time. And he had always liked the body style of these cars, and he managed to find this one up in Dearborn, Michigan, of all places. Picked it up for $8,700 and did some work to it, and got it running good, got it looking good, cleaned it up, fixed it up together. Spent a lot of nights taking it to cruises and enjoying it and showing it to the neighborhood, and oh, it was just such a fun car. And then when I finally got my driver's permit, it was, I believe, the first car I ever actually got to drive. My dad let me drive his prize 60'Ford Thunderbird. Let's see here. What I remember about this 60 Thunderbird, I know it was a 352. It was the original beige white color, had a black and white interior in it. Had 74,000 miles on it. 352 V8. It was an automatic. There it is at one of our local Napa cruise nights. Yeah, me and my dad have a lot of wonderful memories enjoying that car. And my grandfather as well. We used to go out to Canal Fulton and visit him in the car. Take him to car shows with us. And he was always a fan of older Fords as well. Here we are at a Memorial Day parade with my grandpa, who unfortunately is no longer with us, but I'm glad that I was able to capture this. But yeah, he was having a good time riding in that old Thunderbird with us. My dad got that car looking so good, and this happens to be at the Cars for Critters show. Here's a trophy he won. But I can't even mention the number of times he let me drive this car, cruise this car around, and it was just had 300 horsepower. It was a big heavy car, drum brakes, but it just drove so nice. Plenty of power, sounded good. Put an aftermarket radio in it, listened to oldies. It was just such a fun car. But this just is the whole point of these videos, is that a car, to people like us, is more than just a car, especially a classic vehicle like this. And just the thought of the car brings back so many wonderful memories.